Breaking, TSA is checking your phone, and today at visapro, I'm about to reveal 5 hidden things inside your phone right now that could trigger an unexpected airport interrogation. And trust me, number 3 has already caused a Harvard professor to miss her international conference, all because of a group chat. You think you're ready to fly. You paid $800 for your ticket. You double-checked the TSA's website. You followed every rule. But here's what no airline or border agent will ever tell you. One misunderstood photo, one old group chat, or even one forgotten app could cost you your flight, your privacy, and up to 8 hours in a windowless interrogation room before you even reach your gate. Why are customs officers suddenly so obsessed with phone? Because device inspections have skyrocketed up over 340% since 2023, and confusion about your rights, that's not an accident, it's a strategy. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to delete, when to delete it, and the one phrase that can protect you when an officer demands to look inside your device. So, grab your passport and let's dive in. Let's start with the category that gets the most innocent travelers in trouble: private political conversation. Now you might think, I have freedom of speech, right? Yes, but not when you're standing in front of customs and border protection. See, TSA and customs are not the same. TSA is checking for explosives. Customs officers, they're screening for attitudes, affiliations, and intent. Their job isn't just about what's in your bag, it's about what's in your mind. That old WhatsApp chat about immigration policy 6 months ago, still saved in your cache? That Instagram meme you posted during an election, still sitting in your camera roll? To you, it's harmless. To an exhausted officer on a 12-hour shift, it might look like something else. A Colombian influencer learned this the hard way. She spent 6 hours detained in Los Angeles because agents flagged her Instagram posts as anti-American. They weren't illegal, just opinionated, but the confusion alone nearly cost her visa status. So here's what you do. Before you fly, open every messaging app: WhatsApp, Telegram, Signal, even Messenger. Use the search bar and type in words like government, border, immigration, or police. If you find anything that looks remotely political, delete the whole thread. But don't stop there. Go into settings is greater than storage, or privacy is greater than clear cache. Why? Because even if you delete a chat, forensic tools can recover what's stored behind the scenes. And this isn't paranoia, it's preparation. Because what's coming next makes this look mild. At number 4, photos from sensitive location. Here's where things get uncomfortable. Photos. We all take them at airports, outside buildings, during tours. But customs officers aren't photographers, they're investigators. And when they scroll through your phone and see a picture of you standing near industrial machinery, a government building, or even a random security checkpoint, they don't see art. They see potential surveillance. The airlines won't tell you this, but officers receive almost no context or training on what those photos mean. Their first assumption is, you're spying. Sounds dramatic, right? But this exact thing happened to a Brazilian engineer. He had photos from a nuclear facility, a perfectly legal inspection project for his employer. But when customs found those pictures, he was detained for 8 hours in Miami, missed his connection, and almost lost his job over national security concern. Here's what to do before that happens to you. Open your Photos app. Search terms like airport, factory, protest, government, military. Delete anything that could be misread, even if it was just a tourist photo. That selfie near the Parliament building, gone. That video you took near a runway, delete it. Then very important, go to recently deleted and erase them permanently. Officers know to check there first. Want a pro move? Disable your phone's location tracking before travel. Go to settings, privacy, location services, system services, significant locations, turn off. That wipes the GPS trail attached to every photo you've ever taken, so even if they check metadata, there's nothing to find. Sounds extreme? Wait till you hear what happens when your contacts become evident. At number 3, contact names and group chat. This one is sneaky, and it's the reason that Harvard professor missed her flight. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. When officers inspect your phone, they aren't just scrolling through photos. They scan your contacts and group chat names, looking for suspicious nicknames, patterns, or foreign numbers. A Canadian traveler learned this the hard way. He was stopped in Detroit because his fantasy football group chat was titled Lost Compass 420. To him, it was a joke. To officers, 420 meant marijuana. 5 hours of interrogation just to prove it was about sports. Another traveler had a contact saved as Money Mike. When asked who that was, he hesitated for 2 seconds. That hesitation cost him an extra hour of questioning. Here's the fix. 2 weeks before any international trip, do a full contact sweep. Rename vague entry. Change Big Boss to John Anderson, manager. Change Plug or Guy from uni to something clear and boring. For group chats, rename them to something dull like family updates or book club. Officers don't understand inside jokes or irony. They assume code. If you can't immediately explain a contact, delete it. And leave any group chats you haven't used recently. Fewer connections you can't justify, the safer you are. Pro tip, create a temporary contact list with only essential numbers before your flight: hotel, work, emergency, and family. Restore the full list when you're back home. Simple, boring, and safe. But the next category? It's the one that's silently ruining travelers' days worldwide. At number 2, the apps you forgot you downloaded. This one's sneaky, and it's the biggest source of modern airport detention. See, customs agents aren't just checking your camera roll anymore. They scroll through every single app on your device, and if they find something they don't recognize or understand, especially something foreign, they assume the worst. Dating apps, cryptocurrency wallets, VPNs, encrypted messengers, these all trigger red flag. A businessman once got held for 4 hours because he had Telegram installed. He'd used it once for a work project 2 years ago, then forgot about it. But to the officer, Telegram meant secure communication equals potential threat. Here's the reality. The confusion is intentional. When you don't know your rights, you comply faster. So do this today. Open your app library. Delete anything unused in the last 6 months. Focus especially on encrypted messengers like Signal or Telegram if you're not actively using them, dating apps with international connection, crypto wallets or trading platforms VPNs. You can't easily justify apps downloaded from non-US app stores. If you truly need these apps, reinstall them later. And one more tip, if you use health or medication apps, that's fine. Just make sure they don't show photos of prescriptions, which can sometimes look like controlled substances to inexperienced officers. Remember, these agents aren't trained tech experts. They see symbols and foreign text, and it triggers suspicion. So keep your phone simple, clean, and explainable, because what's next is the one mistake almost every traveler makes. At number 1, last-minute panic deletion. This one costs more travelers their flights than all the others combined. It's 3 hours before your flight. You're in an Uber. You remember this video. You start deleting chats, photos, maybe even resetting your phone at the gate. Big mistake. Airports now use behavioral analytics software that tracks sudden mass deletion activity. So when your phone starts wiping 500 files right before check-in, it lights up their system like a Christmas tree. And here's the twist. Forensic tools can recover data from up to 90 days ago. So not only do they know you deleted something, they can see what you deleted and when. One lawyer learned this lesson the hardest way. She deleted old protest photos from her university days right before boarding an international flight. Agents flagged her device, held her for 12 hours, and used recovery software to see everything she'd erased. She nearly lost her visa, all because she deleted the wrong files at the wrong time. So what's the right way to clean your phone? Start 30 days before you travel. Delete sensitive content slowly, a few items per day. That looks like normal maintenance. Then, back up your important data to an encrypted cloud platform, not iCloud or Google Drive. Use something like Proton Drive with zero-knowledge encryption, which even the company can't access. Finally, 3 days before your flight, do a factory reset and reinstall only the essentials. Airline app, maps, hotel booking, emergency contacts, and translation tools. That gives you a totally clean, nothing-to-hide device without looking suspicious. Pro traveler trick? Carry a second cheap phone just for travel. Keep your real phone at home. If an officer demands to inspect it, there's nothing on it because it's a blank travel phone. And if they legally require access, never say your password out loud. Write it down on a piece of paper and hand it over. That way, it's considered non-voluntary disclosure, and if things go wrong, there's a record that you complied. Because remember, the system isn't designed to protect your privacy. It's designed to test your panic. The more nervous you get, the more you reveal. But now you know how to stay calm, prepared, and invisible. Closing, outro hook. So now I'm curious, when you finish this video, what's the first thing you're going to delete? The political chats, those old group photos, or maybe the forgotten apps hiding deep in your phone? Tell me in the comments, I'm seriously reading them all. And if you're traveling internationally soon, you'll want to watch my next video, where I reveal 3 hidden TSA prescription rules that could get your medicine confiscated, even if it's legally packed. Before you go, make sure to hit subscribe and vote in the poll right below. Would you risk showing your phone to a customs officer? Yes, I have nothing to hide. No, that's terrifying. This is visapro, and remember, safe travel starts with smart preparation. Until next time, keep your passport ready and your phone cleaner than ever.